So you want to know the best way to play with the English club Liverpool? Well, that's great, because in this video I'm going to show you how you can get the best out of this team, all in my opinion, of course. I'm going to show you the best formation, lineup, tactics and instructions, and also a full set of game plans, because in specific scenarios during a match you want different tactics to use. If you are leading and just want to hold your lead and your opponent is giving you some heavy pressure, you want to keep that lead, so you need a bit more defensive formation. And if you need to score goals because your opponent is leading, then you want a really attacking formation. So I'm having plans for all of that, so watch it all and set it up the same like I did and try it out yourself. And yeah, let's say try it out for 5 matches and let me know in the comments if you tried it out, what you think of this and what your results were. I'm really curious about that. By all saying of that, I really appreciate it if you would leave a like under this video. It will really help me and my channel to grow. And if you are new to the channel and want to find your way back really easy, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Doing lots of tutorial videos and tactic videos like this, also for other teams. If you have a suggestion for me, I'm doing just for all the big teams these videos. If you want to see, let's say, Manchester City or Real Madrid first, let me know in the comments, and after all your comments I can rank the videos higher for what team I'm going to do first. Alright, let's start with the formation for Liverpool. It's the 4-3-3 holding formation. This is the formation that we are using when we are going to start. So this formation is to try out how your opponent is playing. Just play easy the first 10, 50, 20 minutes or something. Just check out how your opponent is playing. If he is better than you, then maybe you can switch to a bit more defensive formation. And if you think, well, I'm really better than this guy, I'm going a bit more attacking. So this formation with Alisson in the goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right side. We have Gomez and Van Dijk as the center backs and Robertson as the left defender. Fabinho, the most defensive midfielder. Thiago, the central midfielder. Jota, the other central midfielder. I'm using Salah on the right side, Nunez as a striker and Diaz as the left winger. Then we're going to the tactics. I choose defensive style, balanced, with a width of 45, a depth also 45, so nothing really special, because this is just a tryout formation. The build-up play is balanced, chance creation on direct passing, that's the one that I like the most. The width is only 30, because this is a pretty wide formation with the wingers, and it's pretty hard to involve the wingers in this formation when they are really wide. So that's why I'm just keeping this on 30. Plays in the box, 4 bars. Corners and free kicks, both 2 bars. Then we have the instructions for the players, really important as always. Stay back while attacking for the right defender. Center backs are just default. And the left defender also stay back while attacking. Then we're going to Fabinho, cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking. These 2 are the things that I changed. Then we have Thiago, only thing I changed there is stay back while attacking. Jota, he is just default, he has the high work rates. By nature he's a left winger or a central forward, so he's playing really attacking, and that is what I like in this formation, to have at least one really attacking central midfielder. Then we're going to Salah, only thing I changed for him is free roam. Nunez getting behind, and then Diaz also free roam on the left side. Alright, then we're going to the next formation. This is the attacking formation, and this is what you can use when you are about playing 50 minutes and you think, well, I'm better than my opponent, but it's a bit hard to create some chances. Then you are switching to this one, and just the same formation. It's still the 4-3-3 holding formation, same lineup, but the tactics are a bit different and the instructions are a bit different. So defensive style is press after possession loss. So when you lose the ball, you're gonna press and try to get the ball back as soon as possible. The width is 45 and the depth is 60, so you're gonna play a bit higher on the pitch. To help the pressure out. When you're playing higher on the pitch, it's easier for your players to press, of course. Build-up play is long ball, so the wingers are going to make some more runs. They are on free roam, but Sometimes they are just making some more runs forward with this. Chance creation is on direct passing. The width is still 30. Players in the box, 5 bars. Corners and free kicks, both 2 bars. And then we're going to the instructions, and this is also a bit different than the other one. We have Fabinho. Cut passing lanes, drop between the defenders, and deep lying playmaker. And what that will do 9 out of 10 times, especially when you have a goal kick from your opponent, Fabinho will drop back a bit, Gomez is going there, Van Dijk is going a bit there, and Robertson is going a bit forward, and Trent Alexander-Arnold is going a bit forward. So you have like 3 defenders, and the fullbacks are going forward a bit more. So that is a bit different in the build-up. Sometimes it can help you to build up better attacks to switch to this one. Then we're going to the right defender. Alexander-Arnold, balanced attack, so not stay back, balanced attack and overlap run type. So he is going forward when he can, when he think it's needed, and he is staying at the side with the overlap. He's not going central because you already have Thiago there. You don't want him to stay to there. Salah is free roam 9 out of 10 times. He's going to the middle as well. So you want Alexander-Arnold on the right side, on the side, and not going inside as well. Then we are going to the next player. Gomez and Van Dijk are just default. Oh, this is going a bit too fast. Sorry for that. So this is also different. Robertson is still on stay back while attacking, because you don't want both of your fullbacks going forward, because that would be a bit too much when you lose the ball. This is not an ultra attacking formation. All other players are the same, like in the first formation. So only Trent Alexander-Arnold and Fabinho are a bit different. Alright, by saying of that, let's go to the next formation. And that is the 4-2-3-1 narrow formation. And I'm choosing this one when I think, well, the 4-3-3 holding is not really working in this match. It can be that your opponent is better than you. He is playing different than you are used to play against people. He's using a formation that you can't create any chances. Then you need something different, and then you are choosing this formation, the 4-2-3-1 narrow formation. It's just a pretty standard formation that I'm using a lot, so that is why I'm using this, because I'm used to this formation, and hopefully it can help you out during a match, scoring some goals. It's pretty standard with the tactics, balanced on defensive style, 45 on width, 45 on depth. Build-up play also balanced, direct passing. The width is 50, plays in the box, 4 bars. Corners and free kicks, both 2 bars. Then we're going to the instructions. Stay back while attacking for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gomez and Van Dijk are default. Robertson, stay back while attacking. Then we have Fabinho, the most defensive midfielder in this formation, of course. Good passing lanes, stay back while attacking. And then we're going to Thiago. Only thing I have on him is good passing lanes. All other things are just default. Salah, get into the box for the cross. Jota, stay forward. It's the only thing I changed. And then Diaz, get into the box for the cross. Then we have Nunez. Only thing I have on him is get in behind and stay forward. Alright, then we are going to the next formation, and this is the ultra attacking formation. You are switching to this one if you really need to score goals. If it's the second half and your opponent is leading, or it's even, and you think, well, I really need to score a goal now because I'm better than my opponent, then you can switch to this one. Or yeah, when your opponent is better and you still want to win that match, then you can switch to this formation. It's really attacking. I would not recommend to use this from the beginning, because on the defense you will be a bit weak. So that's by saying with that, a little disclaimer for this one. The 3-4-2-1 formation, I'm using this a lot when I need to score goals. Also in my ultimate team, in my RTG, you could see that, and also in other teams that I made game plan videos before. Let's go to the lineup for this one. We have Alisson as a goalkeeper, Gomez, Fabinho and Van Dijk are the center backs. Fabinho is there yeah, he can also play as a center back, but you can also choose to replace him for Konate if you want a real center back over there. But yeah, Fabinho is doing a good job as well there. We have Jota and Thiago as the central midfielders. We have Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right side, Robertson on the left side, Salah on the right attacking side, Diaz on the left attacking side, and Nunez as a striker. Then we're going to the tactics for this one. Press after possession loss. I really don't like constant pressure, because if your opponent is good enough to football his way around your pressure, then you are really gone, especially with only 3 defenders and no central defensive midfielder. So press after possession loss, just a short time of pressure from your own team. Try to get the ball back, and when that is not working, it's going back to balanced, and yeah, you need to try to defend that. The width 45, the depth really high on the pitch 75, because you really want to score goals, so you are playing really high on the pitch. The build-up play, a bit different, fast build-up with chance creation on direct passing. The width is 50, plays in the box 7 bars, because you need to score goals. Quarters of free kicks 4 bars. It is a lot, and you are really weak on the counter attack when you lose the ball during a corner, but you need to score some goals, so you need to force something. Alright, the instructions for this one. All the center backs are just default. Trent Alexander-Arnold, come back on the fence and stay wide. Jota, he is just default. Thiago, stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box for the cross, so he is playing as the most defensive midfielder. Then we have Robertson, come back on the fence and stay wide. Then we have Salah, getting behind, stay forward. Nunez, only thing I changed for him is stay forward. And then Diaz, the same as Salah, getting behind and stay forward. Alright, then we're going to the last formation. That is the most defensive formation, and I also use this defensive formation a lot because you have so much secureness in your defense. More than this is not possible in my opinion. So if you are leading and your opponent is putting you under some heavy pressure, then you are switching to this one to seal the win and yeah, play out the time that is still there. It's the 5-3-2 formation as it is called in online seasons. If you want to use this in Ultimate Team, it's called the 5-1-2-2. Alisson, the goalkeeper, using 3 centre backs against Gomez, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right side, Robertson on the left side, Thiago, the most defensive midfielder, Jota and Diaz as the central midfielders, and Salah and Nunez are the strikers. If you want, you can replace Diaz because he's not a central defensive midfielder, of course. Then you replace him for Henderson. That is the best thing you can do. And if your players are tired, you can also use Firmino, I need to say, sorry, as a central midfielder or as a striker. He has the high work rate, so I used him a lot as a central midfielder in the past, and he's doing a great job as well there. So you can also use him as a substitute. Let's go to the tactics. Drop back as a defensive style because you need to defend. Everybody needs to come back. And you can do that with the drop back, of course. The 40 width, 40 depth. I will not go really lower than this one. I already said it a lot of times. If you are watching all my videos, I'm going to say it again for the people who don't. If you are putting this lower than 35, your defense will be around here. And your opponent is 9 out of 10 times just attacking around the this 18-yard box. And it's really easy for them to shoot from distance, and especially these trivela shots. If you're doing it right, it's really easy to score goals. Your defenders are not going to block it. The chance that they are going to block it is not really high because they are too far away from the 18-yard box. So it is easier for your opponent to score goals from distance when you are putting this lower. So that is why I'm recommending not lower than 35, but 40 is the best, I think. Your defense will be around here, and when he's going to shoot from just outside the 18-yard box, then that chance is way higher that your defenders are going to block that. Alright, we're saying all of that. Then we're going to the build-up play. I choose defensive on offensive build-up play. On balanced, I already used on other teams, slow build-up, that is also a good option. But sometimes I tried it out with this team. I don't know if it's just this team or if it's a FIFA thing. Sometimes the players are acting really weird on the slow build-up. Sometimes they are making a run forward to make themselves available, and then you think, well, I'm going to pass it to you, and then they are just running back. I don't know why, but with Liverpool, it felt not really good. With the other teams, I didn't have that problem as well. Maybe it's a Liverpool thing, but it didn't feel that good. So you can use slow build-up if you want, but for me it didn't work, so I used balanced on this one. Chance creation, direct passing, the width is 50, plays in the box, 3 bars, corners, free kicks, both 1 bar. Then we're going to the instructions. Stay back while attacking and overlap run type. So when you trigger your player to make a run forward yourself, when you think, well, there is some space for Alexander-Arnold to go forward, then you don't want him to go to the inside because there are already lots of players there. You want him to stay at the side of the field. Keep the field wide, have some space to pass the ball around, and yeah, try to keep the ball in your squad as long as possible. Then we're going to the center backs, all default, Robertson the same as Alexander-Arnold, stay back while attacking and overlap run type. Then we're going to Thiago, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking and cover center. Jota, he is just default, didn't change anything. Diaz, the same, just default. And why do I have Thiago in this formation on cover center and not on the other ones? Because you want to defend 9 out of 10 times. When you get a goal against, it's in the center of the field, and you are playing with one central defensive midfielder, and these 2 guys are also dropping back because of the tactics, and when it's necessary, they have cover wing on, they will go to the side of the field. And then you don't want Thiago as well to go there, because there would be a really wide gap in the middle of the field, and that is not what you want if you are defending your lead. So let Diaz go to the side of the field, let Jota go there, but not Thiago. He needs to stay in the middle. Then we have Salah. I have him on drift wide, getting behind and stay forward. He's the only player that stays forward. And why I'm doing that, because if he is coming back as well, then all the defenders of your opponent are also going to play higher on the pitch. If he is staying forward, at least 1, but 9 out of 10 times 2 center backs of your opponent will stay there, and yeah, then they can't help in the attack, so that is good. And when you have the ball and there is not an opportunity to pass the ball around in your midfield, then you give a long ball to Salah. Look what he is doing. He has to drift wide, so maybe he's going there, maybe he's going there. It depends on where the space is. And he's going forward as well. He is fast, so give him a long through ball or a high through ball or whatever, a low through ball if there is space. And you can create your own attack with that. So maybe score a goal. Who knows? Then we are going to the last player, Nunez. He is on comeback on defense only. Alright, this is it for Liverpool. It was a longer video than normally, but yeah, it's also more detailed, and hopefully it will help you to win more matches during these specific scenarios in a match. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.